I'm Matt from Parksure, and I'm in the park home, mobile home, holiday lodge, static caravan and holiday leisure industry. So if you're in that industry or interested in that lifestyle, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, we've not long come back from the World of Park and Leisure Home show, trade show at Stoneleigh Park in Kenilworth near Coventry, which is in June every year. So come along if you want to meet us. Normally the first weekend in June, Friday to Sunday. And I thought it would be a good idea to do a video of just why you should do a trade show, go to a trade show. We go every year, so if you're interested in this lifestyle, come along and say hello to us. Now, we're in the park, home and leisure industry, but the reasons I'm going to give can apply pretty much to any trade show of any industry or lifestyle you're interested in or looking to go into. Now, there's several good reasons why you should go to a trade show, but the main one, the absolute main one, is research. This is by far the most important reason for going along to a trade show if you've never bought a park home, static caravan or holiday lodge before and are interested in buying one. Whether that be on your own private grounds or a registered park, going to a trade show is to discover what's out there is vital, particularly if it's going to be on a registered park, as registered park standards can vary tremendously. Yes, I can hear the question going through your head. What will I gain by going other than sore feet and countless leaflets? The answer, quite simply, is knowledge. Knowledge is power, as they say. Never a truer word has been spoken. At a trade show, there will be a wealth of knowledge available, probably too much, truth be told, and you'll have problems sifting through it all. But it's better to have too much information than none at all. And I'm sure many others in the industry get fed up of reading negative press in their industry about the mistakes someone has made, which could have been so easily avoided if the person had just done their due diligence and research. On that, take a look at our other videos in our link, wherever the link is, about the various things you should be doing in this industry to avoid these pitfalls. As you should with any industry, go in with your eyes open. Do your own research. Going to a trade show is just part of that. As I said, there'll be a wealth of information, probably too much to be honest, and it'd be mind-blowing the first time you go if you're not used to it. It can be to me, and I've been doing this. I've been in this industry for 25 years. That long, blimey. The trick is to just go with no preconceived ideas or plans and just get a feel for things. Don't make any decisions. Just get a feel for things and go away and do some more research. Certainly don't go along and buy a park home or caravan or a lodge on your very first trade show. Too many pitfalls to do that. The great thing about a trade show is that you can have a good look round at all the models on display from the manufacturers, and there'll be a lot of manufacturers. So you can get a feel of what's available to buy, and if you've already found a park you'd like to site a new park home, they may have even suggested going to a trade show for this very reason. Representatives from the manufacturers will be there and will be able to give you honest and practical advice on lead times. Lead times is how long you'll have to wait for a new home. Obviously they are manufactured, so they've got to build them and deliver them, and everything that goes with purchasing a new property. But a word of advice here, or caution if you will, if you're just starting out on your park home, living or leisure journey, don't fall in love with a particular property before you find the park where you want to live or have your lodge on. Why? Well, basically because most parks are either owned by manufacturers or only want a certain manufacturer on site. Again, why, you ask? You ask a lot of questions. Because then the park looks very asymmetrical, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. They all look the same or very similar. So there isn't a hodgepodge of different manufacturers. So it's going to be more appealing to the owners. So the home you've fallen in love with might not be available on the park you want to move on to. So find the park first. Okay, now you found your park, great. Before you put your deposit down, have you checked you can get insurance on the property? A great many residential parks and holiday parks are near the coast or river locations because of the view, obviously. Everyone likes to be beside the seaside or a picturesque location when they're on holiday, and as many people retire to a residential park to downsize and free up capital to enjoy retirement, many of those residential parks are also located near those idyllic locations. Unfortunately, over the last few years, coastal and river flooding has increased beyond estimations. And so we cannot stress this enough to check with an insurer to see if you can insure the property before you commit to buying. Insurance should be part of your research, but is often left to after the house has been purchased. I've lost count of the times someone has bought a home and then asked us to insure it, and we're the first to inform them that the park is at risk of flooding. Call us before you part with any cash. Again, it's just part of your research. Maybe you're not looking to buy a brand new home, many don't, but you think it needs a bit of updating. You'll also find companies at the trade show who specialise in renovation, insulation, eco-friendly products like solar panels. I'm not quite sure how eco-friendly they are. They're made of glass and plastic after all. You may have a holiday property and want to think about getting air conditioning fitted or a hot tub. They're there as well. And then there's legal advice and surveyors who are there as well, which I've mentioned in my other videos. Again, look at the links below. Many people fall into the trap of thinking it's a new home. I don't need a solicitor or a surveyor because nothing will go wrong. 99% of the time they'll be correct. However, many of the horror stories I read in the negative press are because those people haven't got a solicitor involved or a surveyor. And there's a similar chance that something does go wrong with a property. Maybe there's an issue with the license. Maybe there's a manufacturing fault. Having a solicitor on board and getting a survey is always going to be our advice. Go into this industry with your eyes open, remember. And getting a solicitor and a survey carried out is just part of that. It's peace of mind as well, as is insurance, of course. So why do we go and why should you talk to us? Yes, we're going to be there to sell insurance. But we're a family company, been going 60 years next year, and our ethos is built on family values. Believe it or not, we want to help you. A happy customer is a customer who comes back time and time again, which is why our renewal retention is so high. Renewal retention is when the customer renew year after year. Well, that and the fact our cover is one of the best on the market. I've already highlighted what you see at a trade show and how it will help you decide on what you buy and where you buy it. We're going to be there to chat to you so we can give you honest and, most importantly, professional and independent advice as an industry insurer, be it a park home, static caravan or holiday lodge. So come along and see us. We're looking forward to seeing you and having a chat. We've always got a free prize draw. You can enter £100 worth of vouchers in 2025. And we're always giving away something to keep your spirits up. Normally sweets, to be honest. It's a long day. The sugar tends to keep you going. And that's it, really. Go to a trade show for whatever lifestyle or industry you're thinking of, and you'll get a lot of good advice which you can take away. Yes, people will be trying to sell you things. It is a trade show after all. But you don't have to buy them. Most importantly, you don't have to buy them. So come along and have a look and get some ideas. Take them away with you. Take some leaflets as well. Ask any questions you may have and then go away and think about things and ring people up if you have any further questions. Good advice is to go into any new venture with your eyes open and no preconceived ideas, and do your research. Always do your research, and going to a trade show can just be a vital part of that. And that's it. Hopefully that's of some help to you. If you're going to a park home trade show, come along to the Stony one and come and say hello to us. It's always good for me to know that these videos are working. Otherwise, the only one listening to my dulcet tones are me, probably a dog somewhere that someone's trying to get to sleep. Don't forget, if you're already on a park, we have the £25 M&S Voucher for recommending us to your friends. That way? If they go on cover. And don't forget, if you don't want the vouchers, we can offer you £35 off your renewal premium when you renew. Obviously, you've got to be on cover with us for that to work. Should you have any questions or queries, please get in touch direct or in the comments below. I always, and if I said anything wrong, please put it in the comments below. I'm always willing to be corrected if I got something wrong. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends. I'd like to get over to 100 subscribers this time next year, Rodney. We'll have over 100, if only. Call us to discuss this or to obtain an insurance quotation on free phone number 0800 731 9583 or visit us at www.parksure.com. and not forgetting, please keep an eye out for more Parksure YouTube content in the near future. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss more exciting YouTube content from me. Take care.